All right, welcome back to Reflections, everyone, where we talk about all things Church of Christ with the Elijah Message. It is wonderful to be back with you. So we're talking about social justice. So let's talk about marriage. Let's go to the word of the Lord brought to mankind by an angel, and let's look at the articles of faith and practice. So these are 25 articles that every church in the Elijah Message tradition upholds. Let's go to Article of Faith and Practice number 20. And we're going to be starting these articles in just a little while. We're going to go through them. All right, Article 20. We believe that marriage is ordained of God, and that the law of God provides but for one companion in wedlock for either man or woman. In case of a breach of this covenant, the innocent one may remarry. So the innocent one would be the one who repents, who changes their ways after the divorce. So when we look at the Bible, it's really interesting. It starts out in creation. God creates. And then it goes straight to the family, to the nuclear family. So let's go to the Bible, to the book of Genesis, chapter 2. Picking up in verse 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh, and she be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave, be joined unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. There's a wonderful story that we get from Judaism about, why God took a rib out of Adam to create a woman. And the reason is so that the man would always be mindful, would always be in remembrance to take care of his wife, to be the support, to be the father, to be a provider. The nuclear family, as we have seen, is the foundational institute of a successful society. And so what do? We put the nuclear family on a pedestal, and whatever deviates from it is considered immoral. And so what deviates then from the nuclear family? Be gay marriage, sex outside of marriage, the LGBT agenda, particularly the forcible acceptance of it or else, prostitution, pornography, adultery, polyamory, polygamy. We have a responsibility as Christians to stand up to social justice, to stand up for biblical values. And it's tough. And it's difficult. Because as we've seen in the other videos, people are not going to like it. They're not going to like you. But we've seen that this is how we stay together. This is how a successful society stays together. So we have a responsibility to uphold these social justice values, to uphold that marriage is between one man and one woman. And that men from the Genesis story are reminded to be fathers and husbands, reminded to be providers spiritually, physically, mentally for their women, and to cleave to their wives, to hold on and not let go. And I'm saying this as a person who has a wife that he doesn't deserve. To cleave onto her. And to be what God has deemed us to be. Be the man in the family. My brothers and sisters, it's wonderful to spend this time with you thinking about these interesting things, to pray about them. Until next time, I invite you into the Elijah Message House.